Hello! So, I just watched The Last Flight, which is the first Twilight Zone episode which has a time-traveling pilot in it. It's not the last one. And it features a World War I pilot who happens to end up in 1959. And then there's some stuff that happens and then he goes back and disappears. So, there's some technical inaccuracies of rank and who knew what when and and the Air Force base that was being used and all that stuff. It's not really that important. There are some facts that I would like to bring up though. The episode is supposed to take place on the 5th of March 1959. Well, 1917 and 1959. And it airs in February of 1960. Now, if I had planned the release of this season, I would have put that as close to after 5th of March 1960 as possible, and then have the script say 1960, because that would tie it in and make it more contemporary, kind of eerie. Now it just feels like it was last year, so it's a bit of a shame, I think. The one observation that I made was the juxtaposition of the old plane arriving and the new plane, and they take off and they show how different they look. And the difference is about, it's 40 something years. And it's a startling difference. Now, if you look at the planes from 1959 and you look at the planes now, the major look of the airplane is actually kind of similar, which is a bit weird. The change from 1970 to 1959 is a lot bigger than it is from 1959 to now. Of course, the inside is completely different, but I was just thinking about the look. This episode also reminds me of yesterday's Enterprise, which is from Star Trek The Next Generation, which is also about having a time-traveling episode to go back and right or wrong and set the future on the right path. And all about sort of self-sacrifice. And I believe that the writer of that episode definitely knew about this episode. Next episode coming up is The Purple Testament, which is one of the ones that has just rocked the most people and has some of the more famous tie-ins in popular culture overall. And it's about forecasting death. And I'll see you then. Bye!